All right, joining us now, Grego. Look to your right. That's the dude that's in shape. That'd be Justin Bradshaw. He's Sergeant H2O. What's up, Captain Water?
How are y'all doing? Good to be back.
Last time I saw you, we were at Buck's Cabaret, and you said, hell yeah, everybody gets a cheat night.
That's
right?
correct.
And then you dropped down in the middle of a strip bar and did scorpion push-ups.
That's correct.
Grego, you ever seen such?
You can tell that this dude did some push-ups in his
Have
life.
you ever seen a guy just drop down and give me 20 in the middle of a topless bar?
No, but that's a good trick.
It's a great gag, and it worked.
And not
Okay.
just 20 regular push-ups, scorpion
Scorpion
push-ups.
with your stinger up in the air,
That's
if you will.
right.
And
Very potent.
I thought I was doing really well at Buck's. I had a girl, and she seemed like she really liked me, okay? And then a waitress walks by, and me and Justin both looked at her and like, holy mother of holy, the hottest girl in there. So we did a little research, and it was her first day on the job, Grego, as a waitress, right?
Right.
Next thing I know, Captain Water has her over in the corner getting a lap dance. And Buck, Cliff at Buck's, comes over and says, now, I've seen girls turn from waitressing to dancing in 2 weeks. He goes, but that stud got her in 2 hours.
Right.
Like, there you go. That's what happens when you're in good a shape.
Must have been
as
my
Justin
flippers.
Bradshaw. I think she saw your scorpion stinger, dude. That's what I think. All right, what do you got going? I used to be fat. You're on that show, and that's what we heard the funny audio from last time. We got casting going on. What's up?
Yes, we do. I used to be fat on MTV. The same producers that put on The Biggest Loser, they're going to be in town March 29th, Tuesday, from 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Church of Incarnation. The address is 3966 McKinney Avenue here in Dallas. And they're looking for high school seniors that want to lose 40 to 100 pounds. The only thing you need to bring with you is pictures that you will not be able to get back and your shining personality. If you're under 18, you definitely need to have a parent with you. And if you can't make it to the casting call for some reason, you can email DallasHSWeightLoss@gmail.com. It's DallasHSWeightLoss@gmail.com, and they can tell you what to do from there.
So you guys are targeting high school students.
Yes.
Okay, now what's the thought process behind that?
The show,
18 and fat's what you got to be.
correct. The premise is they take 18-year-old high school student that's overweight, obese, doesn't have much of a social life, has had pretty much a crappy life based on being overweight, getting picked on. You see it all the time, kids getting bullied for being overweight.
And they turn into hermits, social hermits.
In fact, there was a video just recently of a kid that was overweight that slammed a
Saw
skinny
that.
kid.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and good for him, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff happens all the time. So it's nice for me to be able to help someone out, help them lose weight, change their image. But they basically take a high school kid that's 18, get them to change their life over one summer before they go off to college. So they learn proper eating habits, learn to work out, learn how to do it properly, change your life.
All right, let's take some phone calls for Justin Bradshaw, Sergeant H2O. If you got questions about health, fitness, diet, you want to get your fat ass in shape for bikini season, 877-881-1053.
I'm just going to wear a bigger bathing suit.
877-881-1053. All right, we asked you a couple things last time. You brought me some answers.
That's right. We talked about energy drinks, and energy drinks are bad enough by themselves because they're a diuretic. They displace water. They cause dehydration. They're worse when you combine them with alcohol. So that's a big thing nowadays. You go
That's
to
the
a
best
bar.
way to drink them.
You go to a bar, you mix an energy drink with alcohol.
Red Bull and vodka, not a good?
Not so much. Alcohol is a downer. Energy drinks are an upper.
Yeah,
so
so I'll
it sends
say the
conflicting
same
messages
somehow.
to the brain, and that's going to cause you more dehydration, and then your body's going to think you need to drink more. So
What
you're
about
going to
Red
consume
Bull
more.
and vodka with a water chaser? Then I'm neutral. Then I'm just spinning my wheels.
That's better
right?
than nothing. That's better than nothing.
All right, what's the latest on? Is it HCG?
Okay,
Is that what we're
HCG.
talking about? I've gotten a lot of text on that.
Fad diets are a huge thing now.
Sure.
People want the quick, easy way to lose weight. And really, it's quite the opposite. ACG, I did a little research on that diet, and it uses a hormone that's produced during pregnancy. It signals the hypothalamus, which is the area of the brain that affects metabolism, and it mobilizes fat stores. In pregnancy, that's good because it helps feed the baby, or helps your baby grow, essentially. That diet is bad because it's very restrictive. It limits you to 500 calories a day. Your body's going to compensate by burning glycogen from your muscles, which lowers your resting metabolic rate, and then basically you're starving yourself. So your body's burning muscles.
Gotcha.
Burning your muscles to feed itself. Once you get off that diet, you go back to eating more than 500 calories a day. Well, now your body freaks out because you've been starving it for however many months, and it holds on to everything you eat. And you're
So
going to
it's
gain your weight back.
the myth or the premise that your body will eventually start eating muscle for energy. That's true.
Correct. What's bad is a large percentage of people that do these diets, they get results while they're on them, and then they gain their weight back plus some when they get off of them. So the main thing you want to focus on is eating right, exercising, eating the proper foods, and then you're stable for your entire life.
Right.
You're not fluctuating up and down. You're not doing fad diets to try and get immediate results. And a lot of people do that because they're inherently lazy.
You're looking for consistency.
And those fad
Damn, that's
diets,
hard.
It is.
That is a multi-billion-dollar
Huge.
a year business. And all you have to do, if you want to look at who's in shape and who's healthy, just look at the military and what they do. True. I mean, they feed them 3 balanced meals a day, and then you just have all this activity, and they're the best in shape people in the world, military people. You know, I mean, they're not going on the Atkins diet. You know, they're not going on the South Beach diet.
They're on the Uncle Sam diet.
Yeah, exactly.
Uncle Sam,
Kicks their
that's
ass.
right.
All right, speaking of the military, let's talk to Luis. Luis is in Flower Mound. You're on 105.3 The Fan. Talking with Sergeant H2O. What's up? Talk to me.
You wonder why we don't take phone calls. Here is the reason. Right here.
So when you get out, you don't really think of it. And for the last 2 years, man, I really fell off the wagon. It's hard for me to get my meals in check again. I listened to you last time you were on the show about the 5 meals a day. I'm just really trying to get my motivation back up to do that, but it's kind of hard to, or when I'm trying to do it alone now. What is a motivational tool, or just some tips you can give me on that?
Says he's a 22-year-old, was in the Army, now he's out of it, and he doesn't have the motivation to get back in Army shape. What do you suggest to him?
Well, first thing is come out to boot camp, and I'll help motivate you. That'll get you kick-started.
Yeah, he'll freaking yell at you through a bullhorn. That'll get you going.
It all comes down to how bad you want a healthy lifestyle. If you want to change how you look, eat right, then you need to just get off the couch and go do it. Easier said than done. Working out with a buddy definitely helps. Most people can push themselves more when they're working out with a group or with a few people than by themselves. So definitely that's something to look into. That's why boot camps are such a great thing, whether it's mine or someone else's.
Plus, then you have someone to be accountable to. I've noticed that helps a lot because it's easy for me to go, I don't feel like going running today. But if I'm meeting somebody to go running, then I have to go.
You can let yourself down pretty easily.
Yes.
But if you have to let down a group or
someone else.
kick-ass drill sergeant over there, you're like, oh, God, I got to go.
It's funny, too, in boot camp because when we're just doing normal drills, people will push themselves pretty hard. But once I turn it into a relay or a competition where it's an actual race, everyone goes 10 times harder.
I like that about us. Once when there's peer pressure, we'll
Little
do anything. Let's talk to Lindsay. Lindsay, you're on 105.3 The Fan talking to Sergeant H2O. What's up, Lindsay?
Yes, I am. I'm like 5 foot, okay? I weigh about 140 pounds. I just really want to lose about 10 pounds. But I want to do it, easy, healthy way.
Methamphetamine.
No, Grego. I'm gonna say right now, cut out fast food. That's all. You'll lose 10 pounds right there, Lindsay.
Another thing you can cut out, too, is anything but water. Drink water for a period until you lose your 10 pounds. Pretty much every other drink is going to have some kind of calories. Water will not, and water is the best drink to hydrate you.
My problem is I have a really hard time eating breakfast.
That is a problem. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, in my opinion.
I know.
When you wake up, your body's starving, you need to feed it. You need to give it energy. So you want to focus on things like complex carbs, which are whole grains, vegetables, fruits, beans, oatmeal, brown rice, protein, which is chicken breast, turkey, tuna, salmon, egg whites, and then you should have some fat in your diet, but good fats. So that's things like monounsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats.
And she's got to get up before noon. Doesn't sound like she's ever done that.
That's
in her life.
right.
And
5 meals a day.
5 meals. So you're big on 5 meals a day and
I am.
water, and then more water. That sounds like you're two.
That's
bullet
pretty much where I
points.
live, in the water.
All right, Sergeant Water, thanks for joining us. Let's do it again next week, man, because a lot of people want to talk to you. Run out of time today. Go ahead and
Sounds
give the details of I Used to Be Fat, now casting.
All right, here's the details again. Tuesday, March 29th, 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Church of Incarnation, 3966 McKinney Avenue, Dallas, Texas. Again, they're looking for high school seniors that need to lose 40 to 100 pounds. Bring pictures that you will not get back. And if you're under 18, bring a parent with you. If you cannot attend the casting call, email dallashsweightloss@gmail.com. Again, it's a good way to change your life. Get off the couch.
Yeah, Sergeant H2O actually helped a girl lose 90 pounds in 90 days. And we're going to tweet that address, and we'll put it on our Facebook, too, in case you missed it.
Yeah, and he said, "Fine, if you want to be lazy and fat, I'll just walk out of here and
Yeah,
be
he
fat the
did.
rest of your life."
I will be
Poor
out at
boy.
the casting call talking to kids and giving some motivation.
All right, he'll be the guy doing scorpion push-ups. That's what he is. All right,
That's right.
Captain H2O, Sergeant H2O. Thanks for joining us here on Rage.
Thank
Next
you
up,
very much.
Grego,